A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a significant diplomatic move, Prime Minister Justin Trudeau of Canada landed in West Palm Beach, Florida, on Friday evening to meet with President-elect Donald Trump at the latter's Mar-a-Lago estate. This meeting comes on the heels of Trump's recent threats to impose a staggering 25% tariff on all Canadian imports unless Canada addresses his escalating concerns regarding border security. Sources close to the situation have confirmed to CTV News that Trudeau's delegation includes key figures such as Public Safety Minister Dominic LeBlanc, as well as his Chief of Staff, Katie Telford, and Deputy Chief of Staff, Brian Clow. On the American side, Trump was joined by his nominated Interior Secretary, North Dakota Governor Doug Burgum, Commerce Secretary nominee Howard Lutnick, and National Security Advisor nominee Representative Mike Waltz, among others. Earlier in the day, Trudeau emphasized the seriousness of Trump's tariff threats during a press conference, stating, "One of the things that is really important to understand is that, Donald Trump, when he makes statements like that, he plans on carrying them out. There's no question about it." Trudeau expressed optimism about engaging in fruitful discussions with Trump to address job security on both sides of the border. The urgency of this meeting is underscored by the fact that Trudeau's visit marks him as the first head of government from the Group of Seven to engage with the president-elect. The backdrop of this visit is a politically charged environment, with the Canadian government facing internal challenges, including the withdrawal of the NDP from a supply and confidence agreement that had been propping up Trudeau's minority government. In a surprising turn of events, Conservative candidate Don Stewart won the Toronto St. Paul's federal by-election, delivering a significant upset to Trudeau's candidate, Leslie Church, in a long-standing Liberal stronghold. This electoral shift has sent shockwaves throughout both the Liberal and Conservative parties, signaling a potential shift in the political landscape as the next federal election approaches. Amidst these political challenges, the Trudeau government is also grappling with opposition to its electoral reform legislation, which aimed to delay the next election by 1 week. All opposition parties have voiced their disapproval, forcing the government to reconsider its strategy. In an effort to bolster support among younger Canadians, the upcoming 2024 federal budget is set to target the country's highest earners with new taxes. These measures are intended to offset billions in new spending aimed at enhancing housing supply and social supports, as the government attempts to regain favor with a demographic that has been increasingly critical of its policies. Trudeau's visit to meet with Trump is not just about tariffs. It also reflects a broader strategy to strengthen ties with the U.S. in the face of potential economic fallout. Trump's threats to impose tariffs on Canadian goods and services unless border issues are addressed have raised concerns that such measures could lead to an economic rift between the two nations. Trump has previously indicated that he may issue executive orders on his first day in office, which could include these tariffs. Despite the looming threat, Trudeau remains hopeful. He stated, "We're going to work together to address some of these concerns. But ultimately, it's through constructive conversations with President Trump that we'll stay on the right track for all Canadians." This sentiment echoes the conversations Trudeau and Mexican President Claudia Sheinbaum had with Trump earlier in the week, which they described as friendly and constructive. However, the comparison Trump has drawn between Canada and Mexico regarding border security has been met with criticism from Canadian officials, who argue that the illegal migration numbers at the northern border are significantly lower than those at the southern border. Nonetheless, Canada is prepared to enhance its border security measures if necessary, indicating a willingness to cooperate with the incoming administration. As Trudeau and Trump prepare to engage in discussions, the stakes are high. The potential for a tariff war looms large, reminiscent of previous tensions during Trump's first term, which led to retaliatory measures from Canada against U.S. tariffs on steel and aluminum. The outcome of this meeting could have lasting implications for the economic relationship between the two countries, as well as for Trudeau's political future in Canada. In the midst of these developments, prominent Canadians and political leaders gathered to honor former Prime Minister Brian Mulroney at his state funeral, reflecting on his legacy as an ambitious and compassionate nation-builder. This event serves as a reminder of the importance of strong leadership during tumultuous times, as Trudeau navigates the complex political landscape both at home and abroad. As the situation continues to evolve, All eyes will be on the outcomes of Trudeau's discussions with Trump and how they will shape the future of Canada-US relations, particularly in light of the pressing economic and political challenges facing both nations. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.